3 cities and countless restarts. Somewhere between a 5K and Adweek invite, I realized we're all just trying. This is Just Trying by Catherine. It is January 5th, 2026. We made it to 2026. Hi family. This is my first YouTube video and quick speed date round. I'm Catherine. I was raised in Chicago, lived in Los Angeles 10 years, and I've been in New York the past 5-6 years now. And I am here with this video after being invited to Hone's event in New York. It was a private 5K hosted by AC Slater, you may remember him from Saved by the Bell, and hosted by Dan Churchill. You may know him from YouTube. And I finished dead last. That was after getting back into running, barely. It was my 7th run, I think, after just getting back into the swing of things. I also was invited that very same month to Advertising Week New York. They gave me a creator delegate pass and I got to listen to some really cool creators and YouTubers and so many sessions from people I personally love and you may know too. Saying all this to say that I realized at the end of the day we're all really just trying to put one foot in front of the other, and I certainly know what it feels like to start over and over and over again. So I'm making this channel to encourage you. If you're out there, I hope you feel seen, heard. There's so much of peak experiences out there and it's great, it's exciting, it's wonderful, but I thought, what if I highlight the process of starting over, starting something new, starting something maybe you forgot about trying or I forgot about trying that you may be interested in. I think after doing those 2 events, I just realized we are all just always in the process of putting one foot in front of the other literally every day and just trying. So let's be kinder than necessary. Love your brothers and your sisters. We're all one. And just remember, at the end of the day, we're all just trying. This is my first video. Here are the top 5 things I did to finally break through my running streak and working out through the winter in New York. Let's take it away. Number 5, for me personally, is having the right shoes. I think you have to start there. And I did not do that the first time that I attempted to run. This is why I think I wasn't consistent at all before, and my feet were hurting and it just wasn't motivating to keep on running because your feet show and you have to take care of them and you really have to do it right. And for me, I started out with these Asics Nova Blast, and this one I really love the support it gave me. The cushioning was wonderful. This was my go-to. You can see I was using it a lot. I'm currently running and working out overall 5 times a week. I'm running 3 times a week, and the other 2 days I'm strength training. This is my go-to for running in the spring when it's a little warmer and before fall. For winter in New York, I went with the Gore-Tex, the Challenger 7, and this has pegs on the bottom that you can see here. It's been snowing here a lot and I felt so good running in these and super supported. I didn't feel like I was going to slip. The Gore-Tex material is meant to withstand rain and sleet and snow, so I've definitely been putting this to the test the past few months and I can't recommend it enough. I did get a present from my brother for Christmas. I wanted to be able to rotate my warmer weather shoes, and so I asked for the Hoka Clifton tents. I'm really looking forward to getting these bad boys out on the road in March, April, all the summer months, and just rotating my shoes. And I love the color, so cute. I'm definitely a pink girl. So yeah, there you have it. Those are my 3 go-tos right now. 4 is having the right clothes and gear for winter. Also very crucial. And these are some of my favorites for the transitional months. I got this aloe jacket that was my go-to staple, and I would just layer everything under as it got colder and colder. My leggings for the transitional months in New York, I honestly didn't buy any new leggings. These were all already in my closet. So I have ones from Target. They're all in Motion line. I already had these aloe leggings, and I'll link everything too. These are just my go-tos. Yeah, so this was from Lulu. I thrifted these actually. I love thrifting. And for winter, when it dropped 17 degrees in New York, I don't know what I was thinking. I was still running in my aloe leggings, and one of my runs, my thighs were numb, and I immediately had to look for leggings, but I didn't want to spend a crazy amount of money. So I went on Amazon and I found these ones that I'm gonna link. And I got these in 3 colors. It's fleece on the inside, but it allows for ventilation and movement. It's spandex and polyester. I've tested these for about a month now, and I got it in 3 colors: in black, this navy one, and brown, and this saved my life. And I also, again, I really was not trying to break the bank. I just wanted something that was decent and functional, and this actually works for me, so thank God I found these. What I use to layer everything under, this is the Free People Movement vest, and honestly I'll wear my sports bra, a shirt, and a sweater, like something like this, and then this over, and I'm good to go. So this is sort of my go-to right now. And these next things are all Amazon. This is for my neck, keeps it nice and warm. And these are my ear covers. And my sister just got me gloves for winter as a present. So I have these also. And I love to run in either hats or sunglasses, just accessories I like to have on. And at the 5K event I went to, they were giving out free sunglasses from Knockaround, so I picked these blue ones on, and they were great. Yeah, so these are my go-tos and everything, like I said. So if you're looking for something that isn't going to break the bank, most of these are Amazon. The leggings I already had, so those were sitting in my closet for years, honestly, because I have not been consistent. This is the year. I really want to stick to it. So yeah, those are some of the gear. It's keeping it going. Number 3, which is accountability by sharing with people close to you, and by that I mean supportive people, not just telling everyone. I think there's sort of a weird, I don't want to say competition, but it's easy to compare once you kind of put everything out there. And when you're just trying to get back into things and trying to stay consistent and motivated, I do think it helps to have a few people know so they can encourage you. Like I told one of my best friends when I was catching up with them over Christmas in Chicago, I was talking about how I've been running, and it's my 4th month now, and the thought of running a marathon, of course, goes through every runner's mind at some point. And the first words out of one of my best friend's mouths was, "Tell me when and where, and I'll show up and support you." And it's people like that I'm talking about, that are just there for you, solid, and want to encourage you. My family encourages me and to find time because they know I've been consistent and really cheering me on. And I think that helps a lot to boost your confidence and morale on days when you just feel like shit, honestly, and don't feel like getting up and getting dressed and getting out there. And yeah, so I think having extra support is super helpful and can only encourage you even more. And something that also running feels, it could be lonely. I know there's run clubs and people join different groups and you may be working out in a gym. For me personally, I like to run alone, which is why I love the activity to begin with. It gets me into my body and it's moving meditation for me, so I enjoy the aspect of being alone with my thoughts and breathing in nature. But it can be lonely if you're not seeking out those run clubs or community, or you're not working out in a gym. So for me, I think just having my sister or brother or niece or some of my best friends know that I've been trying to stay consistent and they're encouraging me with their words or saying like, I'll show up for you if you ever sign up for a marathon. I think that really helps, and it just helps you, especially like I said, on the days when you just don't have it and you're looking for that extra boost or motivation. So yeah, find your people, whether it's a run club, a gym that you're working out at, or just by telling a few of your core friends and family. Number two, I think you absolutely have to give yourself a lot of grace. If you are just getting back into running, working out, whatever it is, I think you have to have a sense of humor, keep it light. I feel like there were times before when I would start running and would have the go, 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 go attack mentality, which I think just leads you to burn out fast, and then you forget all about it. And then a year passes and you're like, what in the hell just happened? I was trying to stay consistent. So I think the reason I've been able to get past those 3 months of consistently showing up week to week and 5 days a week consistently is honestly also having the right mindset around everything. And yes, I want to be healthier, especially after my annual visit with my doctor last year. That also really started me taking wellness seriously again. Now, let me say, first of all, I have worked out most of my life. When I was living in California, I actually worked in gyms and was on a path to be a personal trainer at one point. I've danced my whole life. I've been a trained dancer up until college. I used to run every single day in California. The weather was warmer. So physical activities and having the athlete mentality has been ingrained in me my whole life. So I've had to reshape a lot of the unhealthy and what can be toxic mentalities around the physicality of working out. So I've had to heal a lot of, I think, internal trauma, you can even call it, from honestly just having the wrong mindset around it and not being driven by a number on a scale, not being driven by how I look, not being driven by the metrics of how fast I'm going, not being driven by the peak experiences of, oh, I'm going to do all these marathons and post about it. There's nothing wrong with any of that. Absolutely not. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I think my mentality before, especially having to heal a lot of just body and mental hurdles from being a dancer and you're being told through training and rigorous training. I was ever since high school, even younger, but especially in high school in my dance program, we were pretty much training from eighth period all the way through midnight at times, especially when we would have show weeks. So I had to really retrain my brain from the go, go, go attack type of mentality. And I honestly had to really take a step back first, and I wasn't working out. I wanted to really like get my mind right and just separate from the attachment to weight and how I look. Like I went through a journey of like taking weight loss pills, barely eating. This was all when I was first living in Los Angeles. I was there 10 years. So you're surrounded by fit people. I was working at Equinox in Beverly Hills there, and you just see beautiful people left and right. And those things get in your mind. I don't care how strong you are. I was in my 20s and easily influenced in that time. And so I had to really do a lot of digging into myself and rewiring a lot of the mindsets that were not serving me in my highest good. So I say grace because you have to be in it for the long haul and know that you're honoring your body, and the goal probably is to get stronger. And yes, of course, we all benefit and want to boost and look better, but I was seriously attached to those metrics in a really bad way coming from the dance world. And having healed that now, I can say that it feels really good to just know that I'm here, I'm in it for the long haul, and I can honor my body, and I don't always have to attack every workout, and I can enjoy it. One, let's get into it. Runna. I'm sure you've heard of it. Maybe you're using it too. There's Strava and Runna. They go hand in hand for me, and hands down, I think the Runna coaching plan was the game changer for me. I naturally have always liked running since I was younger, and I'm turning 40 this month actually, and I was just thinking, oh my God, I used to really beat up my body. And this also goes with running. I was just kind of running for the sake of it and running just to get miles. Like I had the mentality of every single run had to be like the most miles that I could run, and my feet were always hurting, and that honestly quickly led to me not wanting to run because my feet hurt. So let me just talk about Runna. I'm sure a lot of people are. There's different plans. There's a million ways to do one thing, right? But for me, I'm very, very thankful that I found Runna. I think Strava suggested it, and I actually ignored that for a long time. And then the moment I clicked on their link, I was like, what the hell was I doing before Runna? I love that it's different intensities. It's not always the same workout. And I'll show you some of the current plan I'm doing now on the screen as I'm talking. The first plan I did was just the getting back into running plan. And that honestly was so fun. It made me fall back in love with running again, and also in new ways because you do tempo runs. Some of the days you're just doing intervals, some days you're just getting some mileage in. It depends on the plan. Now I signed up for the running longer plan, so I'm doing 3 miles, 3.5 miles as the base twice a week, and then the third run is my longer runs. And looking ahead at my schedule. It's anywhere from 3 to 8 miles, it looks like, for this plan. And this plan is going to get me through March. And I can't say enough good things about Runna. I'm very thankful. I think why it works for me is that, going off of number 2, I'm not always attacking my body with each run, and my feet have felt amazing. I feel like they really do a phenomenal job with plans that don't injure you, and I love all the coaching tips in each plan. Like today, they suggested for my run today that I do a little stretch and workout and warm up before I just get into running, which I think really helped. And yeah, if you don't know what it is, it's literally your personal running coach at your fingertips, and there's a voice while you're running that will prompt you and tell you if like your mile is nearing to a close and you're near your goal for that run of the day. What else do I love about it? Honestly, everything. But I can't say enough good things about it. It's just made it so fun again for me. It's made me want to show up. It's doable. I think it's the friendliest way to introduce running again. I think my first running plan, the getting back into running, I did a lot of walking with the running. That's kind of how they were pacing it, which I think if you're thinking about running, there's also the misconception of just like what I was doing wrong basically when I wasn't being consistent. It's just like this weird mentality that you're not allowed to walk. And it sounds funny, but when you're training, it's like they tell you to run slower than you think, and that like you should pace yourself and get comfortable with kind of feeling into your pacing and walking and running and combining the two. So it's also learning. You're learning a lot. I've gained so much knowledge that I had no freaking idea before starting any of my plans. And I hope that you check it out. If you're already using it, let me know what your plan is. I just want to close this first video by saying thank you for being here. If this somehow found you, I hope that it's a pick me up for your day. I just want you to be seen. I'm right there with you. Like I said in the beginning, after living in Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, I know what it's like to have to start over again. And this goes for life, not just working out. I mean this in general. And there's so many things happening in the world, and I feel like if I can have a little corner of the internet where I can offer a more personal version of myself. I love Instagram as a platform, but I feel like there's so much I can give and share, and I just want to help one person out there and lift you up and encourage you in your day, and just know that there's someone out there just like you that honestly had to start over with running again and working out, and it was not easy, and there's days where I still don't want to work out, honestly, but these 5 methods for me have kept me moving, and now I'm in my 4th month. It's January. It's still very cold in New York, as you saw in the beginning. That was for my run this morning, and I am so proud to say that I've broken that mental barrier, and my legs feel great. They don't ever hurt, honestly, which is amazing. And at the end of the day, I'm still enjoying it. So I hope you stick around. I want to do more of these videos, and as I try new things this year, whatever those may be, I don't know. I can't predict what this year will bring, but I hope it's a lot of goodness and good things and luck and prosperity and abundance. And I wish all of these for you as well if you found this video. Thank you so much if you made it through the end. I have no idea how to do YouTube, so this is literally all new to me. And I just want to thank you for being here, and I look forward to all the good that this year brings us. I hope you also try something new this year. Maybe you'll start running, working out, dancing, whatever brings you joy, painting. I don't know what it is, but from my heart to yours, thank you so much for being here. And like I said, stay kinder than necessary. So many people are going through so many things that we have no idea about. So be kinder than necessary. Love your brothers, love your sisters, and that means everyone. They're strangers, but not really. We're all one. And maybe comment, like, and subscribe. I hope to do more things on this platform. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this brought a smile to your face. See you in the next one.